Good numbing. Hello YouTube, I hope you're all doing well. We're back with more Nelke, and last time we left off we started a cooking competition. Nelke was kind of doing her own thing, and all the other alchemists went, hey, bonding exercise, let's cook together, which then turned into let's cook against each other to have a cook-off because they can't help themselves. Hey, one man, hope you're doing well. Yeah, Nelke's not in the cooking competition. I don't think she can be trusted to be. It's all the alchemists doing their own thing. Other than that, we're still working on our main task of getting to 100,000 coal, which we've got 2 weeks to do it. And we're 70% of the way there. We're fine. I think that's fine. It's these two that might be a little annoying, just because there isn't really... we don't really have the resources to do any of that. Let me just check. What is everyone doing? I mean, I'm pretty sure I deliberately left it so we would be fine, but I still want to check. I'm doing solid and good fucking luck, yeah. Reminder that, tomorrow is the last stream this side of Christmas for anyone. The intention is to come back on January the 3rd. If I come back sooner, I come back sooner, because I always do this. It's not like, oh yeah, I'm going to take an extensive time off. Eventually something in my head goes, man, I want to stream again. And then it ends up not happening. But we'll see how it goes. But at least for now, it's supposed to be till then. Okay, they're doing fine. We have at least 2 people doing carrots. Yes, we do. That's okay, that's fine. Do I have anyone I can put on the dispatch? What's the Genshin update for? Tomorrow is 4.3. It's adding Navia's quest and a bunch of quality of life. The next map expansion isn't until the following update after it. So it's for people that want Navia or Shavus. Or Charus, or however you pronounce her name. There we are. And the event for the next update is Furina wants to direct a film. And so you're helping her helping her make the film. Which will be fun, but because that's an event, that'll be over several days, and obviously I'm only streaming it tomorrow, so... Alright, we're gonna do what we usually do at the start of a Nelke stream, where I can't remember what we was doing last time. I'm just gonna let it rip. This is a Genshin interactive map. Yeah, I get that. I've long since just kind of benched that fort and just kind of work it out myself anyway. Ooh, I should not have just let it rip. What's missing? They're fine. Are they not? Oh, you need wheat. You both need wheat urgently. Okay. Crimson Nugget. yeah, I get that. The Crimson things are annoying. Okay, so we need wheat. Okay, so I probably shouldn't have let that rip. Hey, look who's first again. Woo. Lucia's joined the village. Oh! Okay. For a split second, I was like, hang on a minute, is that the redhead? I think it is. It is. Ah, this is bad. I have no idea where they went. Everything okay? Sounds like you're looking for someone. Finally, another human. You're looking for a pair of poor-looking twin sisters. Oh, I believe there's one of them. What are you doing here, Lucia? Are you stalking me? How rude. I'm older than the two of you, so it's my duty to check up on you. Oh, you two sisters? No, she's not a stranger or anything, but we're definitely not related. Lucia just likes to be a pain in the butt. Oh, so your name is Lucia. I'm Nelke. Suli has been a huge help here in town. Then I'm gonna help too. Swear on my family honor that I'm a much more capable alchemist than the distant girl there. And then you got totally freaked out. I don't know what accent I was going for there, I'll stop it. That does sound like Nos. Hey, aren't those the two we saw arguing before? I believe you're right, but now they're acting like best friends. I remember with like the Crimson and Gut thing, to go back to that one, man. I remember at the time, I think I just looked up a guide. And then just went to every spot, even the ones I've been to. If that's the one in Dragonspine, the only one that's like very easy to miss is near the actual like main like near the statue to 7, like the main waypoint. Like behind it, there's like a cave, and on a cave to the right, there's a food bowl. If you put food in that bowl every single day for like 5 days straight, there will be a Crimson Gut there. But that's like the only one that's kind of awkward, because basically a fox keeps on eating it. A fox keeps on showing up to take it, and eventually on the 5th day it leaves a treasure chest and the thing's in there. Oh, hey, Anas. We were just talking about you, Mr. Village Chief. Oh, yeah? Sure, if it was another one of your weird stories. You're right, Misty. They seem to be real friendly now. Indeed, it doesn't look forced or anything. Yeah, you're right. How'd they make up so fast? Oh, it looks like they finished talking. You two, making your daily rounds? Nos, what's happened to those two? Just the other day, they were at each other's throats. Oh, them, no big deal. I just got them together and we went and had dinner. That's it? That's all it took to get them back on good terms? Well, the meal itself was just a spark to light the fire. We need the right time and place to have a proper conversation. Everyone's values are so different, nobody wanted to take the time to actually get to know each other. I figured if we just sat down and talked about it openly and honestly, the problem would solve itself. I see. So that's what you had in mind the other day. Hey, Nos, hurry up. We're not going to wait around forever. Come in. Sorry, promised I'd get dinner with him again, if you'll excuse me. Of course, have fun. Do you think Nos even realised how perfectly he handled that? He really is amazing. I must agree. His natural charisma alone makes him the ideal village chief. Dude, what's up? File complete to names that look like spice. Ooh, that could be fun. We can. How confident are you it's trails and not anything else? Because they do make a lot of different things. That would be sweet though. Increase the aroma. Maintaining Salve to continue the cooking quest. And, oh, I do kind of want to hang with the Shayleys. Oh, I do want to kind of hang with Ferris. Oh, but I do kind of want to hang with all... Oh, god damn it, there's too many characters I want to hang out with. Oh, no. I mean, I'm going to hang out with my daughter. Division Maximum makes space. Oh, fair enough. By the way, Iris, you said you traveled to other worlds before, right? What were those worlds like? Oh, well, all the worlds I've been to have been interesting in their own way. There was one that was just filled with crystals, and one where time passed differently from our world. Wow, that sounds awesome. I bet they would have been a lot of fun to research. I guess so. There were plenty of people who spent a lot of time doing just that. Oh, I figured out an easier way to explain how Iris 3 actually works. Because, you know, I was talking about, like, basically go into alternate worlds, and when you're in an alternate world, then you have the time limit. The easiest way to explain it is, think of Liddy and Suli, but when you entered the mysterious painting, that's when the time limit started. That's how Iris 3 basically works. Like, you go into alternate realms, and when you enter the realm, only then does the time limit start. So you can spend as much time as you want in the fields before you go into the painting, doing whatever you need to do. But this world is unique too, of course. As one example, mana is practically impossible to harness here. Yeah, Nelke is salivating as usual. Yeah, at the moment it's like something about adventure or something new or exciting. She gets a little lost. True, our world doesn't really have mana. I guess that makes things pretty tough if you're used to using it. It's interesting that, like, the Iris games had mana as a source to help with alchemy, and then the Amana Kamiya games continued that, and then afterwards they just dropped it as, like, a subject. Like, I know, like, with the Arland saga, Arland was designed to effectively be, like, a soft reboot, to kind of take it back to basics in a lot of ways, and then build up again, so maybe that's why they dropped it then. But I don't think mana as a source for alchemy is a thing in Dusk. Unless I miss something obvious, it's not something in Mysterious, and it's certainly not a thing in Secret. So it's just interesting that they had 2 sagas in a row where, like, mana was a foundation of alchemy, and then after Arland, that was it. That was, like, Arland just put a bullet in it, and that was the end of that point. Just moving my mic slightly. Still, I'm sure there's a reason I came here. I'm going to do my best no matter what. Although I'm not sure there's much I can actually help with. I can't use mana, and there are plenty of alchemists here, much more talented than me. Maybe I should try something new instead. Well, if there's something specific you'd like to do, I'd be happy to help find some work for you in that area. Well, I've been adventuring most of my life, so I'd like to try something different from that. Stardust Phoenix right for no reason. I like how people are like... Because we learned that the reason why there's a character coming to Genshin called Gaming is that it's supposed to be Zhao Ming or like Ge Ming or something like that. But, you know, translation be translations, it becomes Gaming. But I can't wait until the character's out just to hear how it's pronounced in game. Because I heavily doubt they're going to say, oh look, there's Gaming over there. They're going to say Ge Ming or something like that. It's just Chinese translation to English sometimes makes a bit of an oopsie. And the oopsie this time was Gaming. Like, it's like a heavy act. Like, I saw like a post like of someone who's like Chinese breaking down how it's supposed to be pronounced, and it's like Jai Ming, and I was just like, oh, okay. A shop, not an atelier? Sure, a shop would be a nice staple job, and you could make things yourself to sell. Other alchemists tend to do that kind of thing, so I was thinking it might be a good fit for you. I see, that might not be a bad idea. I'll make Edge help me with it. I just heard my name, what's up? Oh, Edge. Oh, perfect timing, Edge. Let's open up a shop together. Why would we open a shop? We're raiders. No, it's not a localization F-up. If you directly translate Chinese to English, you get Gaming. That's the origin of the problem. A localizing F-up would honestly be if they change it to anything else. It's not spelt Jai Ming. It's still spelt Gaming when translated. It's just it's Ga space Ming. And of course, everyone that looks at Ge Ming doesn't look at that. They just see Gaming. But essentially, yeah, in pronunciation, it would be Je Ming. But in spelling, it's Gaming, and of course, the internet being the internet. So the internet being the internet, they saw Gaming and went, oh hell yeah, we're gaming. Yeah, if I was in the localization team, I would change its spelling to how it's pronounced. But at the same time, I don't know if that would be like, because it's a Chinese character, and also it's a Chinese company, if the English localizer says, hey, we're changing how it's spelled, I don't know if that would cause upset. So maybe, like, they were encouraged to kind of, like, make it very direct with that naming translation. But I don't know. And the thing is, because it's a Chinese name, his first name is Ming, at least. His last name is Ge. So, it's the same with, like, Hu Tao. Tao is her first name, Hu's the family name. Which is why she's Director Who. Which just sounds like a spin-off to Doctor Who, but that's besides the point. So I don't know if they're like something where like maybe they're not allowed to or something because of how much stricter it can be. And base no F-all, yeah, true. But to be fair, that wasn't the character that took my attention. That Cloud Retainer having a human form and it just being Bayonetta was what took my attention. Just being like unapologetically Chinese Bayonetta. I was like, alright. So of course Cloud Retainer's human form is like that. And I like that, like, to keep with the theming of the two daughters slash trainees slash Padawans slash whatever you want to call them, of Ganyu and Shenhe, that Cloud Retainer's human form still has, like, the same kind of uniform design. Like, it's the all black with the tight tights and, like, a little bit of, like, a white feather piece over only some of them. You know, like, with Shenhe only has, like, the top half and Ganyu only has the bottom half. Yeah, I keep on saying calling it Cloud Retainer because I can't remember what her human name is. But Cloud Retainer has the sleeves. So it's like, it's all black and, like, there's all, like, tight black clothing, but white sleeves. I'm like, okay. And, like, feathers in her hair because to show that she was, you know, she's part swan. I know, but I'd just like to try it out. We don't have any quests, and I don't like having all this free time with nothing to do. But the 4.4 update is expanding Leeway. We're not getting a Fontaine map expansion, we're getting a Leeway map expansion. And what's nice is that if you're on the Genshin map, you notice, like, to the left of Dragon's Lair, like Dvalin's Realm, that little bit you go to at the end of Mondstadt story, there's, like, that giant chunk of empty space that kind of curls round into Leeway. That's where the land's going to be. So it's going to link up the top half of Leeway to the rest of Mondstadt. But it's also going to link to Fontaine. So we're going to have a second entrance to Fontaine instead of that fucking pinch point that we've currently got. You don't have to go all the way through the desert to get to Fontaine anymore after 4.4. You're going to be able to get there through Leeway. Which makes sense because there's another lift. If you go to Fontaine, the lift that you get on to get into the main part of Fontaine on the south side, there's another one to the east, and the Leeway expansion would approach from the east, so it makes sense why that lift is there now. The lift's not just there for cosmetic, it's there because you're going to be able to use it to get into Fontaine after 4.4. Then all that's missing to fill in that hole, because there's still going to be a gap, like just underneath Fontaine, there's one more Sumeru expansion, because, you know, Sumeru isn't fucking big enough. There's one more Sumeru expansion we're due at some point in the future that's going to fill in that gap. And then it will be one giant chunk of land over to the left side of all the Leeway, Sumeru, and Fontaine being connected. Because, you know, that chunk of land isn't intimidating enough for newcomers. Now it's going to be even bigger and even wider. So learning how to run a shop would help us out in the future. Well, okay. I'm pretty sure there's a shop ending in Iris 3, so this tracks. Everything's not busy with other things. Then it's settled. I'm going to start getting things ready. And it's really fun seeing Iris be like... Because Iris is like... the return to form at the time. Like, if you go through the games, you'll see what I mean very quickly. Iris 3 was like the first time in actually a pretty long while to have like a cutesy alchemist female protagonist. Because after Viorate, the, you know, 5th game, or the 2nd Gramnid, the Iris games made a point of being very experimental and being very different. It's why I find Iris 1 kind of interesting, because it's very different from any other Atelier game I've played. It's got much more of a focus. It's kind of like, I suppose the only way I could compare it is that it's sort of like Ryza, where it's more focused on the story and the linear progression. But unlike Ryza, like, it kind of forces you to keep moving and not smell the roses, while still making the alchemy on the forefront. Like, you don't really return to areas in Iris like you would in the Ryza games. Like, once you're done with a town and go to the next one, you never fucking come back. You just keep on going. It's only if you really feel like coming back just to talk to people that you'll come back, but outside of that, you really don't have a reason to ever come back. It keeps the plot moving in one direction no matter what. And Iris 2 kind of is doing that as well, but I'm not far enough to say that with certainty. Whilst Iris 3 goes a lot more back to basics of like, hey, you've got an alchemy place, you're trying to make a living, you go on adventures on the side, but you're, you know, working towards, like, you know, it's the one that went back to like the standard formula whilst taking in what they learned from the first 2 games. Thanks, Nelke. I'm sure I'll be asking you for a lot of help. And it's also, you know, the 3rd Iris game is finally the game where you get to meet and be around Iris. Because Iris is a concept in the 1st game, and Iris is like a demon god baby in the 2nd game. So we can't do any of that yet. So I suppose we'll just go out. So I'm just kind of... We're in desperate need of wheat, so I'm seeing if there's anywhere that like I can just raid for wheat. But I think not. I think we've got to get that the old-fashioned way. Yeah, no. Alright. I don't have the money to open that, so we're doing this road again. Oh, what quests have I got, actually, before I get too carried away? Red Puny. Comets and music boxes. Okay, I will save before we do that then, just in case I get unlucky. And we know for a fact we'll do at least one more Fontaine expansion, because you can't max out the Statue of the Seven in Genshin. But I don't know if that's going to be technically part of the 4.4, where it links the two up with, like, half of it's going to be leeway, but the other half's going to count as Fontaine, or what yet. I have, like, there isn't enough information online yet, because obviously 4.3 is not out yet, so 4.4 stuff, that's all leaks. So we don't know everything. But I think 4.4, because, you know, Chinese New Year, we're going to get the leeway expansion, we're going to get not Bayonetta, and he's a gamer. 4.5, I think 4.5 will be when they drop Clorand, because Navia and Clorand, their stories are interlinked in a lot of ways. Not even like in like a shipping sense, they are just interlinked. Like, Clorand's design is based off of like this old theatre performance of like a girl eating an apple, and even today in Navia's character trailer she's eating an apple, and it's like, even though that's Clorand and Navia's the one eating it, it's showing more of the links between the two, that the two are intertwined one way or another. Maybe not romantically, but they are. So I think Clorand, if it wasn't for Chinese New Year, would be the very next update. So I think that will be 4.5. 4.6 we already know is Arlecchino, because she's coming out alongside the next weekly boss, which, considering Arlecchino is coming out alongside the next major boss fight, makes me think it's Arlecchino. I don't know why, but it really makes me think it's Arlecchino. Oh, no, you know, the rep system is, whether you like it or not, working as intended, so that's not going to be changing. It's something they want you to spend time and working at, not something that gets done instantly. So you just, that's unfortunately, you just gotta suck it up, Buttercup. You're not getting that. And you're not getting that in your time, you're getting it on the game's time. The thing that is getting quality of life is dispatches. So, you know, when you dispatch people to, like, go get your resources for you, they're quality of lifing that, so you can make it so it will, you press a button and it will automatically, like, get everyone back, get your loot, and send them back out, so you don't have to manually do it one by one. The bounties went weekly. Yeah, I get ya. The only thing that's a real scam is the fact that there's easier bounties. No, you should only be doing the hardest bounty. If you do anything less, you're literally just scamming yourself. You know? Like when you're doing like the reputation stuff, you should only ever do the bottom ones. You look at the ones above it, and it's like, that's just less, and you only have 3 chances. No. From right here. I do appreciate that starting with Inazuma, they made it so the bounties are more just you go and fight the thing, instead of having to locate them by clicking a bunch of bullshit like you do in Mondstadt and Leeway. Like, that was like the only real quality of life, is that they just sped up the bounty process because they knew people found it annoying. But, yeah. I mean, that's assuming they haven't patched that out of the older areas, but at least in Mondstadt and Leeway, originally, so I don't know if it still is like this or what, but you had to find clues first. You'd accept the bounty and you had to go find clues, and then you could go do it. So everything's 400 to 500 for it, yeah. Can I make it to the end in time? Yeah, I'm good. Just get the treasure chest. Okay, SPS. I said, it's the fact they're weekly is solely to make it so you can't rush it. It's solely there to make it so you do it on the game's time and not yours. Like, that's what I mean, bro. Like, it's working as intended. I don't really like it either, but it's what they intended out of it, so it's what you've got. Also, did they just say we can make a new facility? Or new land? Yeah, they still didn't do the clues. I think it's going to make Verona very happy. Welcome! Oh, hi, Nelke. Separately. Hello, Ellie. Congratulations for opening up your cake shop. Thanks. Actually, this is my grand opening. You're my first customer. Please try one of my cakes. I just finished making them. I don't mind if I do. This is... How is it? Are you crying? What's wrong? I don't understand. I didn't use any weird ingredients, and it tasted fine when I tried it out earlier. No, it's just so good. It got me in tears. I never imagined this could be such a delicious cheesecake. The flavour is unlike anything I've ever tasted. Really? Oh, I'm so happy. I need Misty to try this. I'll take one entire cake, please. Of course, thank you. And please come again. Say, Lucia, aren't you an alchemist yourself? Would you be able to help if you had an atelier? What? No, that's not necessary. Oh yeah, Suli's like, no, I'm shutting that shit down now. You don't need to ask Lucia, you can just rely on us. What the heck? What are you trying to say? That I'm inferior to you twins? Well, no, but it's not just the two of us. Sophie and Furious are here to help too. You really don't have to do anything, Lucia. Suli's like, I'm cutting that competition short now. I'm not letting that shit slide at all. But I came all this way just to help you two. Oh, come on, please don't cry. You're such a crybaby. Listen, don't worry. There's plenty of other work you can do around here. Yeah, you can sell stuff in the town stores, or head out to gather materials. There's lots that she can do, right, Nelke? Sure. You can't do everything in the atelier. We need help with all kinds of stuff. To be honest, we don't really know how to do anything besides synthesis. Which is why we need your huge range of talents here. Please help us out. I see. In that case, you leave me no choice. I'll trust you with the atelier work. And I will distinguish myself as much outside of alchemy as I already have within. Oh, she's doing the Ocho laugh. Okay, wow, she really does switch gears fast, huh? Right, we have a wheat problem that I need to get on top of. Is this something that has to be alchemized? Or alchemicized? Or is it something that I have to farm? Oh, it's right there. I was looking for it. I went straight past it at the start. Thanks, kid. Thanks, Klein. Don't let me down, kid. I should probably have someone else doing it just to be safe. Who am I not working to? Fierce isn't working too hard. This was just like, what? Yes, I am. No, you're not. There you are, Fierce. Alright, there's our weight problem solved. I mean, it won't be solved instantly, but we're getting there. Why? What is the vendetta against red punies? We had this all last stream. Please don't be this. I'll do alone. I'll be waiting. Produce some rubber trees. And sell 8 polished crystals. Is anyone selling polished crystals? Already? I feel like that's something we've already got in process. Oh, how are we doing on alchemy drops? Because I might take someone off it. I guess we're done. Unless we don't need to sell alchemy drops anymore, so I will... There it is. Oh, it's your specialty, is it, Pamela? Alright. Oh, I just realized Pamela's rank 10. I think Pamela's the first character to reach friendship level 10. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, whoops. And that the other Pamela's rank 9. Uh-oh. I think the Pamela's are running away with it. Yeah, there is a new district we can build. Alright, what do we need for it? Have a chainsword. And we can make a 4th goddamn district. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. God, there's such an entourage of alchemists over here. Like the whole Mysterious gang, the Gramnid gang, of Klein. Like a couple Irises, a Monica Mia, 2 Shayleys. It's like everyone's over here. Ether ink and taught alloy. I'll leave that for now. I want to see if anyone can make this chainsword. So it's Aisha and Esha who don't have alchemies yet. They don't have Aliz alchemies. She can't make any of these just because she's run out of room. I just want to see if it's here, if we've unlocked it yet. Because I don't think we have. It's looking like a huge negative. So yeah, we've got polished crystal in creation. We've got some wheat flour, paint, spruce, switch soil, music box, some more diamonds, clay, paint, wine oil, veggie buns. And... Suli, you're not really doing much else other than buns and armor. I could probably give you something else. Marie has got actually a fair bit on her workload. Oh, I see the problem with the wheat flour situation. The people making wheat flour aren't making much. So that's why they're getting more on actually helps. There's a lot of maiden armor and mothcock going on over here between Totally and Verona. Okay, music box, wheat flour, wood, pump, clay. Alright, I'm gonna save and let it rip. Oh! Someone messed up their mothcock. Uh-oh. Nice. Holy shit, we got 46k out of that. Yeah, no wonder we hit the target. Oh, Felt took it this time. Is this still... Yeah, the wheat situation is getting worked on. Diligent Fairy can now be hired. Get out of my fucking seat. Hello, Miss Nelke. I've been waiting for you. Oh, Lotus. It's like you finally managed to sneak into my room. I knew this was going to happen sooner or later. You're not surprised? Maybe I should have tried a different approach. Just get on with it, okay? Not feeling very friendly today, are we? You do seem rather exhausted, so I'll just give you the results. You passed with flying colours again. And to letting me go, I figured as much. Well then, maybe we should look at the next task, if you'll excuse me. We're not too far off getting the population to 10k as is, are we? Miss Nelke, are you alright? You look exhausted. And more than that, you look quite unhappy. Is something bothering you? Heh. Can't hide anything from you, Misty. To be honest, I've been thinking about whether I really need to be here anymore. What are you talking about? Your leadership is what's gotten us to where we are today. But the rapid development of Westworld is all thanks to the Alchemists. I'm making schedules and giving orders, but I'm not doing any actual work. What am I to do, the people... What use am I to the people here? Thinking about that, it kinda scares me. Miss Nelke, you know that's not true. Still, as long as I'm here, there's still plenty of things that need to get done. I will complete my mission here, otherwise my existence really is totally meaningless. This problem demands immediate attention. Goal 6. Develop into an active town. I wonder how many goals there are. Like, are we about halfway? Or are we nowhere near fucking close? You know, like, is there like 50 fucking goals? Are we gonna be here forever? Where is he? Hey, Nelke, sorry I'm late. Oh, no, thank goodness. Starting to get worried. Yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, what's going on? Misty wouldn't tell me anything. Just said to meet you here. It's a surprise. Come on, everyone's waiting for you. Huh? Oh shit, new CGR? It's been 7 streams. Ah, finally he arrives. Oh, it's Pamela. You're so late. We got sick of waiting, so we started without you. What's going on? What are you all doing here? Well, we've all gathered here today to thank you. To thank me? That's right. Everyone here can finally call this town their home, all thanks to you. Nelke is technically right. Yeah, I mean, the Alchemists are doing a lot of the legwork, but she is the one telling them, saying, okay, you do this, you do that, do that. Like, she is still leading, and it's just that that's what's missing, is that she doesn't realise she is still leading. It's like she's herding the sheep, she just doesn't realise she's the one herding them. She's not like an actual CEO where they do fucking nothing except fire people. But why? I haven't done anything special. The hell, you say? You hadn't taken the time to go talk face to face with people, even would have left ages ago. That's right. You worked so hard to bring everyone together. Alola! Aloha, Fabled. Hope you're doing well. I did? It's true that Westworld didn't start growing until we got here. But this town hasn't been growing just because we decided we wanted it to. No matter how attractive a town may seem, doesn't mean anything if it's not actually a good place to live. You created bonds among the people living here. That's why we're still here today. I created bonds? That's right. Without your hard work, we never would have decided to stay. Thank you, random traveller. Yeah, I decided to stick around because of you. Thanks, Chief. You guys. Now then, let's all have one nice big conversation. There's always something new to learn about each other. Yeah, let's make this a party to remember. Uri, Ellie, hello. Oh, Nelke, hi. Hello, Nelke. Doing your daily rounds? That's right. How's work going? No, looks like a grown-up Adol. I'm not sure what you mean. Hang on. Oh, I searched Adol and I got a fucking brand. I got a brand of something. Never mind. How's work going? Having lots of fun, thanks to you. Yeah, I was a little nervous at first, but you and the townsfolk have been so welcoming. I'm really enjoying myself now. And it was a project from Ys. Oh, okay, I don't... That explains a lot. I haven't played Ys. Glad to hear that. I really appreciate everything you've both done for us. The whole country is starting to see Westworld as a town of amazing alchemists. Whoa, really? That's nice to hear. So is there anything you need or anything I can do for you? Well, about this town's rep. What is it? Actually, some folks who have heard about us have come to us directly and asked us to teach them alchemy. Yeah, it's very flattering, but it pains us to have to keep turning people down. I see. Sure, it would be really hard to take on students when you have your own work to do. That's certainly part of it, but the fact is that alchemy isn't something that can be learned so easily. We're only here temporary, right? So it wouldn't be right for us to just take on students on a whim. That's true. A day will come where you have to return to your own world. Anyway, it's not a big issue, it's just something that's been troubling us a little bit. Well, thank you for bringing it up. I bet the other alchemists are having the same problem. Okay, I'll try and keep this in mind going forward. Thank you, Nelke. Yeah, thanks for listening. Miss Nelke, I've got your investigation report for you. Thanks, Misty. Let's see. We can develop the northern forest or the southern marshes. Oh, I'd say the forest seems easier. Can we secure enough tools and personnel? If we only use axes, clearing the forest will take quite a lot of both. That's true. It's not impossible, but I don't know if it would leave us enough time to prop up the population growth. Sorry to interrupt. Hi there. Hi, Suli. Just insert yourself into the problem. Oh, hey, you two. Please, come on in. Say, Nelke, is there anything that's been causing you problems? That's kind of out of nowhere. Well, Sue and I have been looking into new recipes. Some of, like, the team-ups, it's like Marie and Suli. Never would I have thought. The theme or topic to focus on. We thought it'd be nice if we could do something that would help us with the development of Westworld. I see. It would definitely be nice. So then there is something. Well, actually. So you want to develop the area, huh? I would provide you with plenty of lumber, too. Okay, then we'll start working on recipes to help clearing the forest. You really think you could come up with something? For sure! A super sharp axe would be easy, or even an item that could just cut down trees all on its own. Yeah, that sounds great. Let's work on that. I'm sure we'll come up with something amazing. Definitely, just leave it to us, Nelke. Thank you very much. I'll be counting on you. Great. Oh, the music's different. I guess we are at the halfway point then. It's only breezy aromas. Healing salves, I think we're getting healing salves being made. Alchemy coal, I think that's in the next area. Oh, that's this, the cutting the path, got it. We need 5 crafts. Oh, we get the chainsword for the trouble. Okay, so that's what the chainsword is. Okay, so we do need to do that. We need to make 5 crafts. We still need to do these two. What is our task 6? Do not lower support for 5 turns? And do 20 citizen requests. What the f... And increase the pop to 10k. What is our pop at? Oh, half that. Whoops, never mind. I thought we were closer than that for some reason. Yeah, the music's way happier now all of a sudden. Oh, yeah, let's go hang out with Princess Maruru. So, Maruru, how do you like the atelier I prepared for you? If there's anything else you need, please let me know. Every time. So well stocked, I love it! It's been a dream come true so far. I'm glad to hear that. You do seem to be enjoying yourself. Definitely. I've never had an atelier all to myself before. Up until now, I've always just shared Totori's atelier. And I haven't helped develop a town for quite a while, so I'm having a lot of fun. Oh, so you've done this kind of thing before? If you don't mind me asking, how did you get permission to do something like that? Normally it's pretty difficult to get a development project approved. That's true. Actually, I was in the fortunate position of having a father who could give direct approval. He told me that if I wanted to continue as an alchemist, I had to develop our nation and show strong results. Oh, so did your father have a high position in the government or something? I'd say so. He used to be the king. Oh yeah, and now it's the penny's gonna drop for Nelke. He's like, oh fuck, you're a princess. King? Are you saying you're a princess? Former princess, technically. We unified with other nations to become a republic. Anyway, I'm just an ordinary alchemist now, so please don't give me any special treatments or anything. I'm just still wearing my princess crown for some reason. Okay. But is it really okay for you to be going off on adventures like this? I've already done everything I could do for my country, so I don't think it's a problem. You know what's terrible for me, but brilliant for you guys, every time there's these, like, posher characters on screen? Is that you guys get to hear more of my natural accent. Of my original accent. You guys get to hear more of my original accent before it became what it is now. When we first unified, everyone was so busy that I would have gotten in the way. I'd already been thinking of what I wanted to do next, so I ended up being the perfect time to head out on a new journey. Is that so? But I thought you said you're trying to focus on your training as an alchemist. Well, that's part of it. But I already spent so much time and effort just to prove that I really could be an alchemist. So I decided that the next thing I had to do was decide what kind of alchemist I wanted to be. Since there are so many alchemists here, I'm hoping to find some inspiration here. I like how they recreated, like, all of, like, the expressions near perfectly to how they looked in the Arlen games. Bing, bing. That sounds wonderful, and I'm sure we'll need your help as an alchemist around here. Of course, I'm not planning on leaving anytime soon. I want to hang out with Toturi. I haven't spent enough time with Baby Girl. There are so many monsters here I'm not familiar with. It's going to take a while to get it all sorted out. Hey Toturi, what you writing about? Oh, I'm just taking some notes about the different monsters around here. I've seen all different kinds of places as an adventurer, but there are still so many unfamiliar things in your world. Even with the monsters I already recognize, I need to confirm if there are any subtle differences. I see, but everything around here seems pretty ordinary to me. Based on your experience, what kind of things stand out to you? Well, for one thing, this area is surrounded by nature, but there aren't any especially powerful monsters in the area. In my experience, it's not uncommon to find a kind of boss monster lurking in the deeper parts of the wilderness. Yeah, like, oh god. I was getting, like, PTSD flashbacks playing out of Toturi, wandering the desert and suddenly getting Goliath book it at me at Mark 1. Oh. A boss? I don't think I've ever heard of anything like that around here. On top of that, the general types of monsters living around here are pretty different from what I'm used to. I grew up in a village near the ocean, so I was used to doing mostly with sea monsters. And this one really terrifying caterpillar-looking motherfucker with wings that would fly at you with, like, demon claws. It was the most terrifying thing they ever put in an Atelier game. Can you believe they had a centipede demon come after you? What the fuck was that about? Like, Toturi just starts having a meltdown. I see. We're pretty far from the ocean, so I guess it's no surprise that monsters would be different. But I guess you've seen all kinds of different places in adventure. Did you spend a lot of time travelling up and down the coast? Did you spend time on ships? Yes, I certainly did. It was one of my main goals. I worked hard to prepare a ship of my own, and I sailed to another continent that the Arlen saga decided to then never touch again for some reason. It was a lot of fun. Like, genuinely, there's so much untapped potential with the frozen continent, or the eastern continent. With the devil and, like, the culture surrounding it and, like, the sacrificing of the women and all that shit. It's like, hey, go over there. Go over there again. Why is it you're only there at the tail end of Toturi and then never again? The only thing we get out of it is that Toturi basically adopts a little sister and she becomes Lelua's teacher. Toturi does sound like a proper adventure. But it was pretty tough. Everyone in my life kept telling me not to go. My first big job was reassuring them that I'd be fine. I mean, to be fair, Toturi, you were, like, 13 or 14 years old. I also wouldn't be too keen on letting you go alone across the ocean like that. As soon as I set out to sea, I had to fight off a giant sea dragon that tried to stop me. I didn't really have any experience fighting at sea, so beating it was no easy task. But we did it, Toturi. We bullshitted our way through it with all our cannons. And we were really underpowered, as we then very quickly learned when we went to fight the devil. Seriously? A dragon? And in the ocean? How'd you end up defeating it? I took time to prepare and come up with a good strategy, and I managed to come through it okay. Looking back now, if I hadn't been forced to deal with that challenge at the beginning, I never would have survived the rest of the adventure. So in a sense, that battle was kind of necessary. It's one of my most treasured memories now. Wow, Totori's way stronger than I realized. Yeah, you're learning, Nelke. Totori's kind of like the peak. I still haven't hung out with Logi once. I should probably change that. Anyway, let's go investigate. Is there chemical coal here? Oh, the field music's changed. Oh yeah, so we're definitely at the halfway point, or at least I'm going to assume we're at the halfway point, because the music's changed again. I'm going to try and unlock this. Lynx is adorable. Yeah, I love Lynx. If you're talking about Star Rail Lynx, I love Lynx. The youngest of the siblings between Japard and Saval, but she's cute. I like Pela a lot as well. I thought Pela was just going to be this game's Sucrose, and just kind of be like the shy, like, being in the background, but no, she's actually got a lot of more confidence about her, and she's pretty fun. And she's like Lynx's best friend, which is why she came in mind. Okay, just responding to a text quick. Yeah. I like Lynx Pela. Yeah, yeah, it's a cute couple. They would make a cute couple, and they're literally the same age. So, like, even like outside of the context, it's like, because they're both basically like 14 or 15. They're both kids. Actually, I say that. I think Pela's 16 and Lynx is 15, so they're close enough. Because there's a thing where Pela mentions that her mum died, just very soon after she was born, like 15 odd years ago. So I think she's either 15 or 16. Anyway, let's go loot this area out. We need to make sure we reach the end so we can make it an expedition request. So dark. What's your step, everyone? Thanks, Sophie. Always my guiding light. Nice, lashing it down with rain. I can really hear it on my window. Okay, I'm gonna have to get these guys to start running, because I need to get this area cleared out. Okay, that'll do. Are they gonna make it in time? I might have to make them run again. Fuck it. I want to make sure they make it to the end so it becomes available for us to send an expedition party. So I can take people off of other areas and funnel them into here. Uh-oh. Deluxe Alley. Why is the Deluxe Alley 100 fucking thousand coal? What the shit? Large bouquet. A golem statue, bulletin board, flower bed, dead trunk, rope fence. Oh, loads of rope fences. You can add 2 fairies. Okay, that's still... I don't think we're going to build a Deluxe Atelier anytime soon. Oh, God. Did we really need to add the living pie? Did we really... Storm drill, the bridal... Oh, we can start making wedding dresses? Hang on a fucking minute. They knew what they were doing. It's like, hey, let's make a game where every single alchemist across the entire franchise at this point is in one game, and then make it so you can make wedding dresses. They knew what they were doing. Especially your dice. Oh, fishing would be nice. Small grid. Oh, harmonium. Display mannequins. What the feck? Now build advanced facilities such as deluxe ateliers. Store owners will receive more experience points and can hire up to 2 fairies. Yeah, 40 flugel. Oh god, 14k extra coal and pop limit up to 100. Up by 100. That's going up very slowly. I think we're fine, but I might put another person on music boxes. So it belongs to Mummy now. Who would that be? Do you want to share with the class? So I think we can get away with taking these two off this. Do we have Strange Liquid? Yeah, we do. Magnet Stone, Shining Crystal, Hide and Darkstream. Ooh, no, there's too much left. I'm a Lottie, fair. I know Logi is a completely capable alchemist in his own field, but I'm probably going to put him more on expeditions than on alchemy, and I'm going to give Esha and Aisha the last of them. And the last actual, like, alchemy workshops. Says if son calls me Mummy too, yeah, exactly. I mean, she is. That alternate costume is wild. Yes, we can't make that yet because we need the chainsword. How big are they? 6 by 3. Damn, they're big. The price difference. Yeah, I don't think this is worth it. I'm going to be blunt. I don't think it's worth the deluxe outlays. So at 10 times the price. I just don't think that's worth it. Oh, we can make a deluxe grocery shop. Can't make a large brick. Oh, that's what the mannequins were for them. 5 by 4. Damn, that is big. So I'm just clearing out all the news. Man, I'm gonna be real, like, when the options are getting this big and this varied, it's starting to feel less like you know, like a sim builder. It's starting to make me just feel like Sims. Like when you're building your house in The Sims and you're scrolling through like so many fucking menus of different like house pieces and like benches and shit like that. You're like, how do I want this to look precisely? That's how this feels. Do I have any room literally anywhere for this like deluxe shop? How many build points does it costs? Oh, we're full. We're literally full. I just realized, look at the top right. We've got 345 spaces of 350. So we can't build this here. Damn. I was going to chuck this down here. That's alright, we can put it somewhere else. I mean, we still need to expand this, but I don't think we can just yet, and it also costs a lot of money. What about the Ramgund? I don't think there's any space over here, because it's all like farmland we got over it. Yeah, we super don't have any room. So we get, it's 100 sectors of facilities. Oh, we're nearly there. Oh, where was the... Was it hit? Yeah. There. We'll put a bulletin board down. I know it really doesn't mean anything. It's just because I think it looks cool. Oh, I am gonna put a barrel down as well because it's an Atelier game, so I feel like I might as well. I'm gonna put some barrels here. I still love that when you put a barrel down, they'd say barrel, so you don't miss out on... Because, you can't actually run up and click on it yourself, you don't miss out. There we go. There, now we can expand it. What does it look like? Oh, it literally mirrors it. Oh, shit, okay. Okay, what colour for this giant grocery shop? What colour looks cool? Navy, purple, greenish, orangish, grey, blue, magenta-ish, greenish, purple, I might go mysterious. Wow, that took a second to load it. Who's gonna be my shopkeep? Uh-oh. I didn't really think this one through. Oh, Pep's the best for this? Hey, Pep. It's yours. Oh, no stock consumed. Alright. You can have both. Oh, 50% chance of less stock consumed. Oh, you can join the alchemy drop. Okay, you didn't sound too happy about that, so I'm not going to have you sell that. You don't sound too confident about that either. What the fuck, dude? Sell! He's kind of like, oh, I'm not really fucking sure about this. What about the next thing? Oh, I'm not too fucking sure about this. Fuck you, you're selling alchemy drops now. Oh, we need to see if anyone can make crafts. That's what it was. No, not build. Maybe there was something I'd forgotten. Hey, Suli. I mean, I might just put on Breezy Aroma. We need Breezy Aroma and we need Alchemical Coal, so I need them covered. There's crafts. Oh, Jesus, only one at a time? Oh, okay, Suli. There we go. Am I overworking you elsewhere? Is that the problem? There you go. Hey, baby girl. I just got my stream early tonight, just got midnight hour that I have a psychiatrist appointment. Oh, fun. Best of luck with that. Thanks, Judy. I know I've kind of got you working pretty damn hard, but you're still smiling at me, so I know you can do it. I shouldn't be looking at what they have. I should be looking at the number under their level more, because that's telling you basically what their workload limit is. And some people are not working that hard, Liddy. Oh, Fierce isn't working too hard either. I could give her more. Oh, we need Leicester iron. Oh, we need ether ink for something. I'm gonna make it, because I can't remember what it was we needed it for, but I know we needed it for something. I'm gonna save, because I've put a lot of jobs on, and I'm paranoid they're gonna blow up in my face. That Judy's gonna come up to me crying, like, you gave me too much to do, and I couldn't keep up with it. And then I'll have to cuddle her for the whole night, and just it's like, it's okay, we'll put on some films, you did your job, I'm so sorry I overworked you. What? What's that about? What's that mean? Received a threat from a ghost saying it will attack the town. What? What, a ghost? It's not for real, is it? It's possible. Seen it in other worlds. Maybe it's because we actually bumped into a mysterious tombstone. Atelier Parchstone, the mysterious tombstone. Coming soon, confirmed. Maybe we need to think of a solution. Trophy unlock, whatever street. Build 4 facilities in 1 sector. An atelier, a shop, a growing area, and a landmark. There's a massive threat approaching town. Check the top right part of the screen is how long you have to deal with it. An extreme danger is known as a level A emergency. You need to research special items to deal with them. Succeed and your support and friendship levels everyone will increase with everyone in that sector. If you fail, the sector will be shut down? Oh, Jesus Christ! That is very... The fuck do you mean? Hey, you pass, you get a cool reward. You fail, you're fucked. That's what that is. You fail, it's over. Holy shit. Yeah, we did a lot of spending, that makes sense. Yeah, it's going to tell us, hey, you're lacking money. That's so mean. What the fuck? Oh, jeez. I promise I'm not biased. Top 2, my daughter and, like, the hottest girl in this game. I'm not biased, I promise. Also, like Iris here, I'm your girl. Aww. But if we're around the halfway point, which, like, I think we are, then taking a break after this will actually be perfect. I don't like this music. So we need to think of a way to protect the town against ghosts. I'm like, no, stop stress. That's like suddenly put a whole new layer of stress on this. I'm like, oh fuck. I'm saving on a different file in case I fumble this. I have any idea where to even start. You know, the ghosts in our world don't actually know that they're dead. As soon as they realise it, they vanish on their own. Marie, you said you went looking for ghosts as a test of courage, right? Do you actually see any? No, not a single one, but you know, I was carrying a lamp with me at the time. And it could just be that they don't like the light. Maybe we can just make more light, they'll take care of it. Yeah, that might be enough to drive them away. Let's get started on something like that. Oh, nice. Do more red puny. Gather flugel, okay. Oh, that's what the 4th slot's for. Okay, now we know what I thought the 4th slot was post-game. No, it's for emergencies. You need to hurry and complete your research right away. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, it's done immediately, but it's 5k! You know, it's... There we go. We're finished. It's so bright. It's like there's a second sun in the sky. Pretty amazing, isn't it? It really does make things as bright as day. It actually made it hard to sleep. Yes, we can't place this in town. We have to take it beyond the village walls. You work on that. And we need to get closer with the Shayleys, and then we can do that. We're not buddy enough with the Shayleys. In time, you pair of queens. In time. And the healing salves are being worked on, so we'll be able to get Aisha and Suli to work on that eventually. They're working on crafts, so those two will be able to do that soon as well. And we're also working on healing salves, so we'll be able to do that soon as well. Alright, things are moving. So that should be safe, I hope. I'm still gonna, like, safety save after we've done our checkouts, because I'm paranoid, but we should be okay. Oh, the shitties do want to hang out, okay. I'm gonna hang out with the Shayleys. Because I need to boost them up anyway. Salistera? Something on your mind? Oh, no, not really. I was just thinking about my hometown. I haven't been back for a while, so I was just wondering how everyone was doing. Speaking of which, what's your hometown like? Well, it's called Lugian. Unlike here, we've had to deal with a pretty severe water shortage. It's always been a problem. For a long time, we had no idea how to even begin solving it. It was awful. So then you figured something out? Yeah, thanks to Lottie and everyone at Stellar, we figured out a way to deal with it. Now our water levels are slowly increasing, and eventually it should reach a point where we don't have to worry about it anymore. Coming to this place with water flowing everywhere, it really makes me think. Imagine my own town having as much plant life and greenery as you do here. I see, it's true. We never had to worry about water. Of course, we still have to deal with the issue of water quality. Really? Sure, it's fine around here, but back in the capital, we have to put a lot of work into getting fresh water to each city district. The rivers near the capital are full of local waste and runoff. It's completely undrinkable. And that's just one issue. I see. So even when you've got plenty of water to work with, it's still not without its problems. Thank you, Nelke. I'll be sure to keep that in mind when I go back home. Sure. Feel free to come talk to me anytime. I'd be happy to help you any way I can. Thank you. I'm gonna have a hard time picking which Shayley to start with when we get to that. Like, with Escher and Logi, I'm starting with Escher, so that's like, there's no way in hell I'm starting with the boy. Ugh, I'm starting with Escher. But if the Shayleys, it's like, man, I kind of like both of them. So far. You sound like you're in a good mood. Charlotte? Oh, Nelke! Sure am. I never imagined I'd have the chance to meet so many incredible alchemists. I keep thinking about what amazing things they can do, and I get excited all over again. I know what you mean. Everyone has their own way of doing things. It's all really interesting. Yeah, I've learned so many different ways to synthesize things already. Working and studying here might help me finally achieve my dream. Oh, and what's your dream? To make a flying broom. Oh, you'll get along with Furus then, or at least my version of Furus. We made a lightning fast fucking flying broom to get around by the end of that game. That was like my proudest accomplishment, was the fucking Sonic the Hedgehog broom that we made. Go across water, fly everywhere at the speed of light. It was brilliant. Huh? See, I already came up with a flying board that can really fly. But after meeting all these alchemists, I think I can make a broom fly too. I know it's kind of weird to get excited about, but that's honestly the first thing I thought of. But doesn't that already exist? What? With Marie and Eddie first arrived here, they showed up on flying brooms. What? Seriously? They have flying brooms? Yeah, heck, everyone could have flying items as far as I know. So that's how it is, huh? Then I need to get moving. You're telling me, Nelke, I gotta go talk to them. But I'm sure they're at Liz and... she's gone. I guess it's to be expected. It really is a dream of hers. So that's fine. We're not going to be doomed, right? Like, I'm paranoid to leave. I'm still going to save. I'm going to leave a safety save on a different file because I'm still paranoid that I might miss something and get like fucked. But at least now I know what that 4th slot's for. I thought it was going to be like for post-game shenanigans. No, it's for emergence. That's so expensive. We really can't like afford to break that out. We're going here again. Oh, the current gang we have are the strongest. Okay. I was going to say, what's the strongest levels I could take with me? No, the gang we have are the best we've got right now. I'm keeping them then. I kind of like the little team we've got, though. Sophie and Toturi are good backup support. Nice. Oh, and I know a lot of my streams are like getting closer to around 2 hours or so, mostly because we keep on finishing things early. But today's stream is also going to be on the shorter side as well, just because I'm going to be busy. It's part of the reason why I'm taking time off 2 weeks after tomorrow, is because I'm just getting super busy every day, which is why my streams are being slightly shorter. My last, like, truly free day is tomorrow. So it's just as a heads up, like, around the 2-hour mark of this stream, I'll probably have to start wrapping up. Like, this isn't going to be a long stream. But tomorrow, I'm free, so we can just do all of Navia's quest and just kind of fluff around for a while whilst we enjoy the last day of streaming for a while before I take a couple weeks off. Oh, we can make a wig! Oh, that haggle's gonna be happy. I swear to God, if... White Douglas, I appreciate I appreciate wanting to give me 28,000 coal, but why do you need it, and what do you mean before we run out? What the fuck? Who's barely working? Lily's barely working. Oh, we need gold Eisen. Okay, that's probably why it's such a high expense, because it's just like, yeah, you're not making it. And then I'll have the next turn round, we'll get wigs. How are we doing on all of them? We haven't even started that because that's making general progress. We haven't started that yet. Can we produce? I'll leave them on that, it's fine. Oh, don't give me an attitude, Felt. What the fuck? What was that about? Fine, I'll make it, I guess. What the fuck, dude? Still paranoid. I'm gonna about that. I'm gonna save, but now back on my main file so we can reload the other one if I'm doomed. Can we move Escher and Aisha's outliers yet, actually, before I leave? Just get them all set up. There you are. Fucking. We don't have any balloon fish, so we can't do that. Where the heck were we? There's no favorite list, so I got. It's like, where the feck? Where were we? Where were we at? What? Hang on. Yeah, just make a shotgun. I still can't believe we got that. What? Can we make gold Eisen? Wherever the feck it is. We can. There you go, Asher. No, for the sake of financial stability, one at a time. I'm going to say it again, screw it. I mean, we should turn a profit anyway, but just for the sake of financial stability. No, no, no. Oh, barely. Yep. And our MVP? Iris, yeah! Juris? I don't know who this is. What strange new town have I found myself in? Excuse me, where am I? Is this Westworld? Are you a traveller? I'm a hunter. My name's Juris. Westworld, you say? Never heard of it. I've got myself lost. Oh, okay, Dust character. That's why I don't know them. Juris, I haven't seen you in ages. Aisha, what are you doing here? Oh, you two know each other. Sure, we've been on a few adventures together in the past. Don't mean to come here, but maybe this is a good opportunity. Beautiful area. Probably find plenty of work. How do we not have enough healing salves yet? I thought we got 4. Alright, fucking... Alright, screw it. Fuck me then. Such an expense. Oh, these are for other districts as well. Okay, so these ones on the side are always going to be for districts now, moving forward. And they are only going to go up in price. Great. Great, can't wait. Jesus, we've got 54. Alright, yeah, we don't need that anymore. We're good. More of them. That's not happening, King. That one's not really happening. We're getting there eventually. We've yet to find it. Thanks, we need to get these guys closer. We're going to kind of like put a little bias on the Shayleys just for a bit because we kind of got to for the move to do that thing. Listen, Nelke, I put together a schedule tomorrow. Please look over it when you get the chance. Oh, thanks, Misty. But you do know tomorrow's a holiday, right? You don't have to work. I'd hardly call it work. Simply going to do some extra preparations to make sure your own work doesn't suffer any setbacks later on. That sounds like work to me. Nelke, Misty, could I have a moment of your time? I have some paperwork from a group of citizens who'd like to discuss where we should ship the crops we've harvested. Oh, hi, Shaelister. Thanks for helping with that. Sorry, Misty, but could you finalize the schedule later? Of course, I'll... Shaelister? Is something the matter? Oh, well, I understand that Misty is your maid, but she seems more like your secretary, too. Of course, it's my job to support Miss Nelke in every way possible, and put my full energy into executing all of my duties. It's just that secretaries always seem so amazing to me. I really look up to them. I knew another secretary once, and she always had everything together. She also wore glasses just like Misty, and she was really energetic and full of life. I see. She sounds like she was really amazing secretary. Misty, have you ever thought about changing job titles? Thanks for the kind offer, but I'm a maid at heart. As long as I am your maid, I'm able to care for you and only you throughout every facet of your daily life. I'm only joking, but I bet you look pretty good in a secretary outfit. You think so? But I think you look nice the way you are too. Nelke is really serious about what she's doing, so I have to take it seriously. Yeah, I see. Must be pretty tough, huh? What's up, Charlotte? You're nodding your head pretty hard there. Konnichiwa! Oh, hey, Nelke. I was just talking to Nos about something that's been on my mind lately. I was wondering if you and Nos ever, fight over the direction of the town. Fight? What do you mean? Maybe fight isn't the right word, like have a difference of opinion. Back in my hometown, Stellard, there were two organizations, the Association and the Company. Wow, they sound really brimming with creativity in their naming conventions, huh? They were both working to make the town better, but they never really saw eye to eye. That's like, to give a more recent example, the fucking the glass cutters and the traditional cutters or whatever they were in Riser 3? It was like the two versions of how to build it together and they wouldn't see eye to eye. I see. And you were curious if me and Nos had the same problem. I wouldn't say we've ever really fight like that. Oh, of course, we have different opinions sometimes, but I can't imagine ever getting to a point of actually fighting about it. Yeah, I feel the same way. Actually, talking about it, I'm really grateful to Nos for being willing to accept my suggestions despite me being a total outsider. Everyone here is always willing to work together, which has made things go really smoothly. Well, that's because of you and your attitude. We can tell that everything you do is for the sake of Westworld. Oh, no, not at all. It's all thanks to you, Nos. As the town's top representative, you have a lot of influence over everyone else in Westworld. Wow, it's obvious you two have a lot of trust in each other. So glad to see everyone working together like this. Me too. Nelke here and positive Westworld will become a thriving city. Haha, I'm sure I hope I can live up to your expectations. Hey Nelke, could you tell me more about the Grand White Tree? Oh, hi you two. What do you want to ask? I'm not sure I have any new information. Ah, that's fine. I just want to ask you about it myself. I mostly heard about it from Aisha, but I'm not really sure I get it. Oh, that's right. You two weren't around when I told the others about it. Okay then, I'll be happy to tell you everything I know. Oh, it might not be reached level 5 of each. It might be level 5 total. So if one's level 3 and the other's level 2, it counts. But, oh well, I've got them both level 3. So that's what Sage Relics are. Anybody's ever seen the tree? Sounds like that ghost ship. Ghost ship? Oh yeah, there was a ghost ship not too far from my hometown. It was a big legend. Nobody had ever seen it until I found it, that is. But even when we knew it was there, some kind of weird presence kept everyone from getting any closer. A weird presence? What do you mean? Well, it was totally invisible, but it's kind of hard to explain. It was like it blocks your ability to even perceive it. Yeah, it would make you just walk around in circles. It was a huge pain until we figured out what was happening. Wow. So that kind of thing actually exists? Something that blocks your perception and makes you walk in circles? That sounds exactly what's happening with the Grand White Tree. Nobody's ever seen the tree before, it would definitely explain it. Yes, and maybe that the fruit is kind of rolled off. And that's why it's the only thing people ever have. Shaelister, are you doing okay? No, I can't speak today. The only thing people have ever found. Oh, I never would have thought of that. Do you two think you could do something about it? I'll see if I can make the same item I used for the ghost ship, although I'll have to adjust the recipe a little. Yeah, we can take this opportunity to make it even more effective. Thanks, you two. Feel like we can finally find it now. Oh, is this so I can now do this? Yeah. It's dirt cheap, go for it. The dusky barrier breaker. Oh, the game's like, hey, you can do this too. No, I'll do that later. I'm glad I came back and checked then. That is, yeah, it's general level, not complete level. Right, let me save. I'm still saving on the file that isn't the one I'll be rolling back to, just in case I mess up or misunderstand what I'm doing to save that town. We really don't have the money, god damn it. We just need like a really, really good investment day where nothing else happens, and then we'll be fine. Alright, back to our usual spot. But so I still want to build one more outlier. And then I'll just try not to build anything for a while, I guess. Nice. So I got a text again. I'm gonna run to the next encounter, make sure we get that too. Oh, now we get two of these guys. I'll do it, that's fine. So my mum's out of town for a few days, and so of course she's in like super worry mode. So every now and then she's like, "Hey, have you done this? Have you done that?" I'm like, "I've done everything. Shut up. I'm fine." She's gone off to see my sister for a bit, because my sister's like a 2 to 3 hour train ride away from where we live. And she's gone to see my sister for a few nights. So she's entirely out of town, so I've got the house to myself. And he's like, "Hey, remember to do this," especially because it's super windy and rainy. She's like, "Hey, make sure all of this stuff is like all sorted and whatnot." I'm like, "Yeah, of course it fucking is." I'm 24 years old. I know how to look after a house. It's fine. I'm gonna go back to New Bowden District. So I want to see if it's like you have to put it down somewhere or like interact with something in here, just in case. Like, I'm really paranoid I'm gonna miss something. I was about to say it's taking a while to load, but I was like, that's because we've got a lot of shit in here. Oh, now it wants me to get 2 or more of these things. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't think the fantastic wig is happening, my guy. I don't think I'm going to be able to get together to build 15 of the bloody things. It's a shame, because that 28k coal would be brilliant, but no, I have to know where to draw it. We can build a library, so we do need to start working towards that. We have finally got everything to it. We need some tough alloy that I can speak. Yeah, it's before the bell tower. Chainsaw's not finished yet. We've got to wait for that to wrap itself up. We only need one more outlier, and then we're all in business over here. But I'm gonna hold off. Save first hand because I'm paranoid of people like now. Since there's a chance your alchemist can fumble or sales can not be as good and whatnot. I feel like I'm gonna be saving almost every single day now to make sure we get what we need, because we need a big profit. If I want to be able to navigate and explore the next area, we need a big profit. Okay, I think we did okay. Oh, nice. Damn, we got a huge population increase for doing them. Damn! Awesome. And who's our MVP? Don't be... Okay, I was gonna say... It's oh, no, it's Pepperoni! Well, it's almost like I gave him, like, the best place. But look, see, like, I'm not biased. My golden goals are 3rd and 4th. Excuse me, Nelke, you here? Oh, hi, Marie. Gonna help you to... Huh? Who's that you've got with you? I don't believe we've met. This is Enderk. He's a famous knight from my world. Very... I can't remember the voice I gave him. Very pleased to make your acquaintance, Lady Nelke. Salberg's strongest knight. Enderk Jard. Pleasure's all mine, of course. So, Enderk, what brings you here? You have a full model, which means you have an alternate costume. Well... Marie here had gone missing, so I was searching for her. That's a more familiar pose to me after playing the Marie game, the sideways angle. It would seem he stumbled into this world too, and when he tried to go back, the device just refused to work. So you can't return to your world now. Marie, didn't you tell anyone from your world you were coming here? Well, I kind of just wander around, you know? Good heavens. You've no idea how much trouble you caused me, do you? Did you hear that, Marie? I'll try and be more careful. Anyway, for now, let's just think about what we can do with Enderk here. Why don't we give him a job? The population has really shut up recently. You could probably see some use some help keeping the peace. It's true, might have a good strong knight around. Yeah, right? And Enderk's the most powerful knight in our kingdom. I'm sure you'll be great. The most powerful knight in your kingdom? Enderk, what exactly is your role in your world? I'm playing full grind, I might like the cast a bit more. Yeah, the fact that you have to do so many fucking runs of Marie to get all the endings, especially in Marie Plus, kind of does bog it down a little bit, but for the casual playthrough I did enjoy the gang. And I'm interested to see if they come back, or if it's more of like a new cast thing when it comes to Ellie, when that inevitably gets its remake. I'm the commanding officer of the Royal Guard. He's directly responsible for protecting the king, so yeah, he's pretty high up there in the hierarchy. Are you sure it's safe to take someone like that away from your kingdom? You're not. I've trained the soldiers well. It'll be good for them to learn how to react in my absence. Besides, I can come and go as I please. I fully intend to check in on them from time to time. Well, if you really think it'll be okay, I'll be happy to help if you're willing to offer. Gladly. Drop my blade in service of the people of your village. Alright, and Dirk, I wonder what your New Year costume is. Alright, yeah, you're having that one. I like it. That looks way better. I know MGS4 is like a bitch. Has 8 whole playthroughs. Well, it only really takes a couple hours to beat the story. Yeah, I know MGS4 is like a bitch with it, and I'm like I'm not. Since it's all but confirmed that a second MGS HD collection for current consoles is coming, and it's going to include MGS4, I'm just going to wait for that and hope for the love of God it has a better trophy list in the remaster than it does in the original. So we're only missing one more... Yeah, only one more character with an alternate costume. One more side character. Who on earth could that be? So we've got all the main gang. We've got the Salbergs. We've got the Gramnid duos. We've got Iris 1, Iris 2, and Iris 3. We've got Mana, and we've got Mana 2. We've got Arland. We've got the 5 Duskies. We've got the 4 Mysteriouses. And then we've got all the rest of the sides. Well, excluding ones that only have little portraits. I imagine them we still got a whole bunch we're missing. Yeah, we got that one, but we still got 2 more Marie faces at least. Maybe some Ellie faces. We also, like, yes, a couple Judys. There's so much space here, so we know there's at least some Gramnids here. Because by the time you go over here, we're back in Totally. So there's like Gramnid. So like all the Gramnid, Iris, and Mana are here. And a couple of Aronas. He's some Aisha, so you've got some Duskies. And then down here, we're still missing a few mysterious faces. Lucia is the only one from Liddy and Sully, huh? Alright. Alright, I guess that makes sense. Liddy and Sully was the newest one. They didn't want to give away all the side characters, so only the one that's like everywhere. That's a shame. I would have loved to have seen fucking Matthias again. Oh well. Jesus, this looks like a Final Fantasy weapon. Ta-da! All done! So this is what he came up with to help develop the forest. Oh, but isn't this... It's a sword with spikes on it. It's no ordinary sword. Press that button and the blade starts spinning. And it will go... It's literally just a chainsaw, girls. Let's not... Look for any tree like a hot knife through butter. Is that how it works, huh? Thanks, you two. This will definitely speed up the development process. This sword is the ultimate tree killer. With this, you can break down 100 trees without breaking a sweat. That does sound helpful. Why do you sound like you don't believe me? No, that's not it. Let's try it out to the northern forest. Sue, hold... Oh, she's gone. She's just so excited. She wants to try it out as soon as possible. Yeah, it looks that way. We should get going too. Right, it won't take her long to get tired of waiting for us. You can now develop the new sector. Okay, that should do it. Is this really just eye drops? I have to admit, I was surprised when I saw the recipe. I figured it was something a little more dramatic. Anyway, yeah, I'll bet it was pretty unexpected, but don't worry, I fully guarantee its effectiveness. The area around the ghost ship literally stops you from being able to see it. These eye drops are our solution. I see. When you put it that way, I guess it makes sense. I never thought of it, that's for sure. Making up weird and untested solutions is the shortcut to success. And it's also the shortcut to failure, Charlotte. Let's not push the boat out. Do you ever stop and listen to yourself, Lottie? Sarah, what's that supposed to mean? Oh, I should ask, is it just like Coinky Dink that those two have similar names, like Shah whatever, or is it like their siblings? Like, what's the deal with those two? I'm assuming they're siblings, and hence the familiarity of the namings. Or are they just buddies that happen to have similar names, and they bonded over having similar names? Oh, do you have any idea where to look? Thanks to everyone's hard work, I have a pretty good idea. Great, let's go test it out. Sounds good. I'll get everything ready and then we can head out. And if they are siblings, which one's the older sibling of the two? And why is it I think it's the dark-haired one of the two, not the tomboy? Here we are. Now then, let's try out the item. Alright. Oh, there are definitely things. Okay, what the? So I can really see things that were invisible before. Let's keep pushing forward. I'm sure the answers we're looking for are waiting up ahead. Good idea. Oh, well, fuck, we just found the tree. I noticed the tree because it's what we found in Lydian Suli. She has to hold her hat to look up it. This is the White tree. I'm sure of it. We finally found a sage relic. Congratulations. You finally achieved one of your dreams. Of course, I knew from the beginning that you would find the tree. Thank you, Misty. Without you, I'm sure I would have given up a long time ago. Miss Nelke, I'm honest just to be by your side and sharing the joy of this discovery with you. Before us stands the great tree of alchemy. I wonder what was going through the sage's mind when he created it. How do I describe it? Knowing that this is the tree actually man-made, it's all just so mysterious. The sage must have had the reason for making it, determined to solve the mystery of what that reason could be. The tree's purpose could be to gather alchemists here. If the sage did have friends helping him, and if they were fighting against something, the tree being so well hidden, and the troubling fact that it hasn't grown any fruit, I think it's all connected. Misty, please tell everyone about this as soon as we get back. We need the alchemists to learn as much as they can about it. Actually, already on the next step of your research, I see. Of course, finding it is just the first step. My ultimate goal is to find a proper use for it. We're just getting started, so let's keep on going. Miss Nelke, I wanted to let you know that I've told the alchemists about our discovery. Some of them did some further research of their own, and they'd like to talk to you about it. And that was fast. Go ahead, show them in. There's going to be a lot of cutscenes, I'm suspecting now. Thank you for looking into the tree. I'd like to hear what you've learned. Well, it seems that the White tree is suppressing some kind of powerful monster. A monster? Despite the vast wilderness of the area, there's an extremely low number of powerful monsters here. Remember we mentioned how complex synthesis were failing? We think the White tree is what's causing it. The same power is used to suppress that monster affects our alchemy too. That's true. I do remember Klein and Weiss mentioning something like that. How synthesis can fail if the flow of mana is too chaotic. And the signs of battle that Furina and I found? It could mean that a sage and his friends fought a monster there. Then that would mean the sage created that tree in order to seal away some kind of monster. I've been reviewing a number of texts, and it seems that this monster was known as Seagull. Apparently, the Great Sage used the tree to seal this seagull away and suppress its power. Seagull. Can't say I've ever heard that name before. Unfortunately, that's about the extent of what information I could uncover. That would explain why the Sage made it so difficult to find. Obviously, he wouldn't want anyone or anything to destroy it. I see. If that's true, maybe it would have been better if we hadn't discovered it. I don't think that's necessarily true. There might have been more to it. Us finding it might have been the best thing that could have happened. What do you mean? The power that sealed away the monster appears to be weakening, or rather that power isn't sufficient anymore. We have reason to believe this monster may be sealed away directly beneath the White tree. The Sage's goal was to seal Seagull away for good, but its power seems to be growing by the day. It isn't possible. Unfortunately it is. We think the seal's about to be broken. But then what can we do? I think we need to give the tree a constant supply of nutrients as a direct countermeasure. If it is more nutrition, it should be able to maintain the seal for longer. This could be why it hasn't been bearing fruit. And of course, Sophie, although technically that game hadn't happened yet, Sophie would know all about how to supply trees and whatnot because of that magic fucking tree that pulled her into the mysterious dream in Sophie 2. Although that technically hasn't happened yet, and so it was still a figment of imagination for the developers. I mean, it's happened in lore, but you know what I mean. In terms of the game development, that game hadn't happened yet. But yeah, Sophie would know all about trees. But there's still the problem of the barrier surrounding the tree. We need to find a way to get past it. Is that even possible? I'm sure there must be a way, although I'm not sure how just yet. We have to think about this long and hard. Thank you all for your hard work, everyone. Let's call it a day for now, and meet again once we have any new information. Okay, I'll let all the others know that we talked about. Oh yeah, good idea. We can help us plan our next meeting a little later. Sounds good. Take care, everyone. God, we got a lot there. So what's missing for this? The water pot and friendship over 6. Opportunity bears fruit. Oh, Liddy alone? 100 nectar fruit and water? You know what, baby girl? Go for it. Oh, who do I need to hang with for the next part of the main research? Iris and Aisha. I haven't hung out with Aisha yet. Like, at all. Well, to be fair, Aisha's rank's also not going up because she doesn't have an atelier to work. What's your quest, Aisha? Please be something I can do. I can do that. We can have people selling buns. If I remember. Wait, the reason I say if I remember, because I am going to wrap up soon. I said I'd be going for about 2 hours instead of my usual, so I will be wrapping up soonish. Can we hang out with Iris at all? Let's hang out with Iris at least. So we hang out with one of them to try and get that level up. Hey Iris, how's the shopkeeper life treating you? And to be fair, it's a good stopping point. We found the Grand White Tree. We're basically done with like the first act. Not good. No idea running a shop would be so hard. I synthesized a bunch of stock to fill the shop, but nothing is selling. Seriously? What kind of merchandise are you trying to sell? There's a list of everything. It's all high quality stuff too. I'm gonna head out. No worries, dude. You rest up. So I'm gonna be wrapping up soonish anyway, because it's gonna be a short stream, just I'm busy. Tomorrow's going to be the depending on how long Navia's quest takes, but that will be like the last like long one, but also the last stream before my couple weeks off. I can think of it, the store must be going through other Alchemist stores. To be honest, I have no idea what kinds of things are popular, and the items here are everything I know how to synthesize. What am I going to do? I've only ever had synthesized items to use on quests, so I've no idea how to sell them. Yeah, that sounds tough, but you know, it looks like you have a huge variety of merchandise here. Why did like flicker black there for a second? What happened? Well, I didn't know it would sell, so I just synthesized everything I could think of to make sure I had plenty of stock. Oh, there's your problem. You need to limit your variety. Huh? But wouldn't that reduce my number of potential customers? No, it's actually the opposite. When you have so many different types of items, customers won't know what kind of shop you're running. You need to limit your stock in order to target a specific customer base. That's where you can establish a reliable group of regulars. But yeah, you take care, one man. I'll see you. Might see you tomorrow or whatever. I see. If I have to pick one area, I guess it'd specialize in adventure items. We seem to be getting more adventurers every day. Plus, I've done my share of adventuring, so I know what kind of items they're looking for. That's a great idea. And if you can add your personal flair to the merchandise, that'll make your shop even more unique. Okay, I think I'm on the right track now. Thank you so much, Nelke. Glad to help. Can't wait to see how it turns out. Cute. I am going to wrap it here then. Because it's been about 2 hours. It's about 12 midday, so it's good timing. I am going to wrap it here. It's been doing... So we reached an end goal. We found the Grand White Tree. So we have actually reached like the end of like chapter 1/act 1 of the story. Brilliant. I'm still so paranoid about that whole light on darkness bullshit, but we'll have to find out next time. I'm hoping I'm okay, but we'll have to see. However, once again, it's going to be a little while before we get back to Nelke, because I'm taking a couple weeks off after tomorrow, and tomorrow is going to be the new Genshin update. So, thank you very, very much for watching. If you want to stick around for just a Nelke stream, sorry you're going to have to wait again. What else is new? It's like the longest project between parts constantly, so I can only apologise. Tomorrow I'll see you guys for the Genshin updates. Thank you all so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It genuinely really helps this little channel grow. Additionally, you can find my Twitter, Patreon and PayPal in the description of every single video. I'll still be active on Twitter and doing my usual bits and bobs during my 2 weeks off, like retweeting stuff or just chatting about things if it takes my interest. So you'll still be able to find me if you're curious about whatever. But I digress. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.